Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are reviewing The Menu. Now I had quite high hopes for this film. I thought it looked like a very quirky, interesting, fun, sort of chamber piece type film with a lot of tension and a lot of good build up. And it did have all of that. I just think the film is too tonally confused with what it wants to be. There is the part of this film that wants to be a fun, over-the-top black comedy, and there is the part of this film that wants to be a hard-hitting social commentary. And that is the part of the film that really just doesn't work. The exploration of this kind of social inequality, of the class system, and this introspective look I think it wants to have on the rich versus the poor is ultimately very surface level. It's very threadbare and just feels like a very rip-off version of Parasite at times. This film is definitely at its best when it's indulging those melodramatic comedy moments with a lot of its supporting cast, who don't get nearly enough screen time to really kind of invest you in their characters. Away from wanting to be this big allegory and comment on class systems, Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Fiennes really ground the film in a much better character dynamic, and their back and forth is really what keeps you invested in the film. Overall, I just think this film left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. It was a lot of good build-up. It did the right thing, taking its time to integrate all the characters and drip feeding those unsettling moments throughout. But then it's the denouement and the kind of payoff for this film where it falls flat for me. Like, at no point did I buy into the kind of resolution for the third act, where all these kind of characters who really aren't very well developed, they're archetypal, they're entertaining, but they're very one-note characters, decide to just resign to their fates and sit there to get burnt to a crisp. At no point did I feel we'd spent enough time with them, or the film had built up that tone enough to accept that as the ending for this film. I don't know, it just felt a bit hollow to me. Although I did kind of like the Ratatouille recreation moment for Ralph Fiennes' chef when he has to make the cheeseburger for Anya Taylor-Joy's character. I thought that was a good little, whether deliberate or not, nod to Ratatouille. But ultimately, this was an okay watch. I don't think I'm going to go back to it. I don't think it had anything fresh or new or distinct enough to warrant a rewatch. It was good fun, but not something I'm looking forward to revisiting. But if you guys have seen it, do let me know what you guys think. Please also consider liking and subscribing to the channel. That's always a huge help for me, guys. And in the meantime, we will see you for the next vid.